Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. We are doing another week, another Minecraft video. What do you know? And look where we are. If you didn't catch last week's video, we are in the market that I just built, right next to the river. And look at this, we've got the big old white tower. White Tower Guild's still thriving strong. The market's completely empty, but it is built right on the river, with some river boats that are carrying cargo up and down. So yeah, that's a pretty cool build. So if you want to go check that out, please do. I will link that, so you guys can just click on that and go check it out. But with this being added, as you can see, it's kind of like a new section of the river district, which, you know, still needs a lot of work. I'm kind of inspired to keep working on the river district, and specifically this side of the river here. And today I'm thinking we do like a market street, so kind of keeping with the theme of the commerce and trade and selling and all that fun stuff, small businesses, because like that's pretty much all we've got around here. Very few residential buildings. I mean, some on this side over here, but you know, that there's your tavern, a brewery, maybe like important buildings. There's a resin shop over there, and then we've got a market. So here I want to do, basically, I'm going to call it Market Street, and we'll have some shops, kind of like actual building shops, not small market stalls, kind of built along. So keeping with that theme of commerce. Oh, and then, if you guys didn't catch the stream, I tried to stream, kind of just tested some stuff out, tested some settings, and I continued to work on the Hobbit hole. So we made some progress on this. There's a little bit of an interior now, so we're it's coming along. Still got a lot of work to be done, but yeah, if you guys want to see that, I'll probably do that on stream again at some point. Gotta pick a good time and whatever, but if you guys want to see that, let me know. If not, you know, I'll do it anyway. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the extremely loud trash truck outside. No, that's okay, they're doing their job. We're gonna build a market street right here, calling it Market Street. Gonna have some buildings. First thing I gotta do is clear some space, maybe like outline the street. So I'm gonna do that, and you guys are gonna sit back and relax and watch me do it. So, party time. Alright, there we go. We've got a street, road, whatever. We've got a road. I tried to leave enough space on this side to put some buildings, and then this side I have plenty of space, so no worries. Next thing I'm going to do is lay out the actual buildings, and I think what I kind of want to do is maybe like I'm going to keep it this style with the stone bases, light wood, and then blue roofs, but I think I want to do kind of like a Norman French, like yards behind them, almost like townhouses, with like the separated yards. So I'll build it up, and hopefully it'll come out looking kind of how I want it to, so you guys can see what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Okay, next, okay, keep going. Okie dokie. Look at this. We got a street. This is gonna be a lot of buildings. I think it's gonna be kind of a cool angle. So these buildings are obviously really close together, but if I like string some like wool or like colored like tarps across, it might give the impression of like it'll keep that like colored theme from the market, I think. Yeah, the trick is going to be the roofs and making these buildings not all just seem like one big mega building. I don't know, maybe it's the first shopping mall, you know? Maybe Ratton gets its first shopping mall today. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. Okay, I don't even know what's next. Next is gonna be finishing up the bases. I guess I could batch them all out. So we'll do the bases, and then we'll do the upper floor, and then we'll do the roofs. Yeah, hopefully all in one time lapse. That'd be cool. It's gonna be a long one, but you know. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. Here we go. Okay, that's a lot of blocks. Just doing a quick think. This little like shopping street, market street, is going to like double the size of the river district buildings wise. So yeah, this is a big project I decided to take on today. So I hope you guys are enjoying this, or at least get some ideas on what you would want to build. So yeah. That's half the street, at least boxed in. The other half, not boxed in. It looks not great right now, if I'm being completely honest. But you know what? You gotta trust the process. It does kind of give me the same vibes as like the apartment street over in like Old Town, like right under the castle. So, you know what? Maybe it won't be too bad. Especially once they open up those bottoms as like shop fronts. It should make it feel not so gross. I think I want to try to copy some of this too. Of course, those are like more inset walls than these ones, but maybe if I inset them, take out the like that'll be the shop front, and I'll just have like the pillars. That might be kind of cool and give it some depth that these buildings don't have right now. So I think what's next is I'm going to finish up the other side, and then we'll do the roofs. So just a couple thousand more blocks to place, guys. Trust me. That's not even. Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. there we go. That's half the street at least laid out. It's a lot of buildings. They're very tall too, you know? Didn't really take that into account. I don't know, it looks a little funky because they're all connected. But I think once I put some stuff in front of them, it won't be so like cookie cutter. I'm also gonna, I think, maybe put cross beams on the bigger ones to differentiate. And I also don't know how I managed to like alternate big one, small one, big one, small one. So, you know, oops. I can make it work. I can make it work. They still need textured. I think that's gonna be later though. Maybe next I work on these ones. I get these roofs done on the right side of the street. I really want to try to get this like main street at least in a spot that looks good before I call it for the day. So I want to get like the shop fronts at least like blocked out, you know, because I want this street to really come to life. Instead of just being a conglomerate of buildings. Again, it's the first medieval shopping mall over here in the River District of Ratton. Yeah, and then I added that tower over there just to like break it up a little bit. I might kind of do something similar over here, or maybe like add like a lower portion of the buildings. We'll see. I want to do a road or a path that comes along this way too, so we'll kind of see what space I have once I do that. Okay, next is gonna be the other half of the roofs, so prepare for more time lapse. Alright, look at that. We have so many blue roofs. So many blue roofs. I broke up that top on the big ones. And then on this side of the street, I kind of textured it up a little bit, but I'm gonna take a break from that because that's, you know, that's fun and all, but let's work on something else. I think I'm gonna work on the front half of the street here. So we're gonna work on the inside. I'm going to probably start by texturing out the front bits, and then I'm gonna make shop fronts and windows, and we'll try to make this like section look really good here. That's the goal for the rest of the video. So I'm gonna work on that as the sun is setting. But yeah, I think it's kind of like, this is kind of a cool sight line, especially if I add some lights and stuff in here. Right now it's a bunch of flat spaces, but once it's not, I think we'll be in a good spot. So let's do it. Let's do it.
we got a lot more detail now. So I'm kind of focusing my effort here in the middle on the street, not the outside. That's going to be probably a separate thing, but you can see I've got all this like detail on the street, and it opens it up. It makes it feel a lot more spacious for sure with the kind of like recessed walls. So I did the kind of mimicked the same style as the original farmhouse over there, and then I haven't put like potted plants or anything yet. I don't know if I'm going to, because it's going to be more of like a commercial area. But you got some windows peeking out, you know, all that fun stuff. Some doors to get into the buildings. So maybe they're not all shops. Maybe some of them are like offices or residences. But you know, you have some open fronts for shops and whatnot. Yeah, looking pretty cool. Got this like window here, maybe for like a quick service food shop or something. Next thing I want to do is string some wool across and some lights, really brighten it up, and then maybe we can kind of stick some plants. Nothing crazy, maybe just some like long grass or something in there. That's, I think, the next step is gonna be doing some of those smaller details. But yeah, it's kind of like, I kind of like it. It's got the right feel, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. So, okay, I'm gonna add some details, and hopefully you guys like the splash of color. Be right back. Alrighty, look at this. This is really cool. I love like the hanging wool with the hanging lanterns look. It's very like, it gives like a nighttime market feel. It's kind of cool. Yeah, details on the inside, pretty good. I added some of the new blocks, like some of the new bushes here. Did some grass. Got a little shop here. Probably need a light in there. Just, there you go. Now it's all nice and lit. Got a little soup shop. You know, just want to buy their soup from the corner store. I think I might, I don't know. I don't know if I need to add more hanging stuff. Definitely need to do interiors on this one. But that's going to be for a separate day. This video is already too long. Yeah, I just want to show you guys this at night. Did the chimney. So this entire half of the street's pretty much finished. So I might do a part 2 to this one. Honestly, I'm enjoying this project. I think with a little bit more work, it'll be in a really cool spot. But I do love the street here. That's so cool. The wool, the color, and the lights are just fantastic. So I think that's a pretty cool addition to the river district. Yeah, textured roofs and everything really bring it together. It's a lot of buildings, and they all look very similar. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Once I add some like stuff like that, like we can add some different colored roofs or like subsets to the building, I think it'll come together. Look at the city at night with all the little fireplaces. So fun. So pretty. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna call it here, and we will continue working on this another day. If you made it this far in the video, freaking hit that like button. Like, subscribe. I do this every week. I throw out some content every week for you guys. If you wanna come join the Discord, the link will be in the description. Come hang out. Come say hi. Share some ideas. We've got some cool stuff going on in there. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you, I believe. Yeah, if I'm forgetting something, who cares? Who cares? I'll be here again next week. So yeah, really hope you enjoy this one. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a good weekend whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.